So earlier this evening, I was washing my car and I had a whole argument with someone I call Mr. Fixer. He had to fix the toilet in the house and he came over and he could not stand the fact that I wouldn't allow him wash my car for me. And after we had this conversation, I actually filmed myself washing my car. But it was so strange for me. We went back and forth so many times. He found it so weird that a woman would do things like this. And I kept trying to explain to him, I'm like, listen, I know if he sees this video, he will laugh. I'm like, listen, I am very capable. And first of all, I don't do much exercise, so I like to indulge in things that make me move around because movement is very important. Although I'm going to start working out very soon, I've promised myself this. I just need to pass the pain with my knees and then I'll be good. But he tried in every single way to turn it and like, but. I'm like, listen, I promise you I'm good. It's like, but I feel strange. You're doing it and I'm here. But if I need the help, I would ask for it. I even had to tell him, remember when I needed help with my grill? Thank you so much. And it really touched my heart. But then he's like, this is impressive that he knows some people that even to wash their foot mats in the car is a problem. And I started laughing because it's so strange. I don't know what is with this generation right now. I think out of the a lot of people came from traumatic families, and they try not to overdo it for their kids, but certain things are just life lessons. Certain things are important for the growth of your children. See, yes, when I was younger, I could not stand the fact that my father would make us wash his car. Before you went to school, you would check his oil, check his water, because back in the day, those cars were kind of raggedy. He had an Opel. Oh, God, I hated that car so much. And he painted it neon green, so you knew he was coming. We had to check all those things, check the tires, and if there's a problem with the tires, before the age of 10, we knew how to jack up a car. We would wash the car, go polish his shoes, then prepare to go to school. This was a daily routine, and I cannot lie, I detested it. But when I grew up and I realized, wait, half of the things he made us do we're lifesavers, right? Or the fact that he'll be like, go and sit in the kitchen with your mother when she's cooking. Go and help your mother. My mother liked her space, like allow me be me. But we had to learn, and that's how I learned how to cook. I was pounding yam by the age of 8. By the age of 10, my dad was inviting his friends from work to see how amazingly I pounded yam. Like till now, I still have a mortar and pestle in my house. Like it's a fight with my people. Like allow me pound yam. They're like, oh no, but we have the machine, but we have. There are just some things I love doing. See, in this life, it is very important to, as much as you give your children education, right? They should be, everybody wants an A+ student. You should also teach them these little things. They might not need it at the moment, but you just never know. Imagine you're traveling with your car and you get a flat tire and you have a spare in your back and there's no one around. What are you going to do? What are you supposed to do? Stop a stranger that who knows who those people are? Or in the States, they have other systems when you can just jack up your car real quick and fix your tire, change your tire. These are very important things. Cooking, cleaning, and these are not just girl things. These are for boys too. Teach them how to change a light bulb. Teach them how to connect two wires together. These are things we know how to do. Do you understand? It is so important. Raise your children to be adequate. Raise them to know how to maintain themselves. Teach boys how to cook also. Because like I said before, and I keep saying it, you want your sons to pick a woman based on the fact that they love that woman and they are compatible, not that they're picking a wife out of necessity because they cannot do the basic things like washing, cleaning, ironing, cooking. These are things that will help them for their survival skills. This is why I told my daughter, no matter what you do, you're coming back to do NYSC, not because it's necessarily relevant in a form, but I want you to go through that process of structure. Structure is very important for the development, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally. You want to be set for the world. And these days, it's, they've always been maids in homes in Nigeria. This is a luxury. I think it's a luxury. My father never allowed this, like, you do everything yourself. Oh. But these days, because you have people working for you, you do not give your children the space to learn. You see, even if you have maids in the house or you have securities that can wash your cars, allow your children go through the motion of learning. Tell them go and mop the floor. Half of you now, if you ask your children to go and mop, they do not even know how to wring a mop out. They do not even understand how much soap to put in the bucket. They don't know these things. And it is important, my dears. I'm not saying this thing because I'm trying to, at some point, we need to retrain our kids, because I'm telling you, parents of Gen X parents were very brutal. Gen X parents, they were very, very brutal actually. Now we millennials, because we don't want to be replicas of our parents, we lack in a lot of forms. And I told you before, I didn't want to stress my daughter. It was also quicker for me to do things instead of explaining. But when I got with my person, they're like, no, let them do it. Teach them. Because at the end of the day, these are informations you already made your belt. How do you want your child to survive outside? So these are very important things. Just teach your children how to wash a car, clean a compound, change the oil in your car. Do small things. It's good for survival though. Anyway, enjoy my video. See you on the next one.